April is Parkinson's Awareness Month. To kick off this important month, the Power for Parkinson's team took to the streets of downtown Austin, right outside the premiere of Still, a Michael J. Fox movie, to ask our local community what they know about Parkinson's disease.
So, do you know when Parkinson's Awareness Month is? Do you want to guess?
Do you mean the month in the year, or do you mean?
Yeah, a month in a year.
April?
Yeah, that's right!
Parkinson's Awareness Month is an important opportunity to raise awareness about Parkinson's and its symptoms and spread the word about resources and research that can help improve the lives of those living with Parkinson's.
Do you know what Parkinson's disease is?
Again, Parkinson?
Parkinson's disease.
I know what it is.
You know what Parkinson's? Do you know a symptom of Parkinson's?
Like when you are, like, their hands are shaking?
Yeah, it's called tremors.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you get it right.
Thank you.
Congratulations! Here you go.
10 early signs of Parkinson's disease, as noted by the Parkinson's Foundation, include tremors, loss of smell, trouble moving or walking, small handwriting, trouble sleeping, a masked face, constipation, dizziness or fainting, stooping or hunching over, and a soft or low voice. If you are experiencing more than one of these symptoms, consider making an appointment with your doctor.
Can you name symptoms of Parkinson's disease?
Shaking hands. You don't go straight up, you go like this.
Yep.
Okay, that's all I know.
That's okay.
Yeah.
All right, so here's Dr. Nina Mosier, our co-founder, and she's going to explain the medical terms for the symptoms you just talked about.
Well, you did great because there's tremor, the shaking, and then also you said hunching over. That's when people get weak and have poor posture. And some other symptoms are shuffling, so they take small steps, and everything they do is a lot smaller, and their voice can get really soft also. So there, thank you.
Thank you.
So I think a lot of people think of the motor symptoms, which are the outward appearance of Parkinson's, like tremor, stiffness, slowness or bradykinesia, or even postural instability or falls. And those are the cardinal features of Parkinson's, and that's what everyone sees when someone walks down the street. But the most bothersome symptoms sometimes can actually be the things you don't see, which I always use kind of a metaphor of a glacier, where you see that very tip top of the glacier, but really the big part of it's underneath the water, and that includes every part of the body, every organ system. So dizziness or cardiac issues or constipation or GI issues or swallowing or even depression or anxiety. These are all what we call non-motor symptoms because it's not necessarily moving too little or too fast. It's non-motor. So
3 symptoms of Parkinson's.
Tremor, weakness, and I should know this, constipation.
Shakiness, forgetfulness, and stumbling.
Yeah, it's that you sort of, your body gets like more stiff, and that you can, some patients have shaky hands, and I think eventually it can also affect just general brain function. Like you could start to forget or get confused and forget and things like that.
Exactly. Congrats. Here's your reward.
It can be. All right.
So the symptoms that you just described are rigidity, stiffness, tremors, which is that shaking, and then the last one is cognition problems. So the dopamine in your brain with Parkinson's starts to decrease, and that's what causes that kind of you lose your connection with a lot of neural pathways. But you got them all right. Thanks so much.
Parkinson's is a neurodegenerative disorder that affects the dopamine-producing neurons in a specific area of the brain. As Parkinson's progresses, the amount of dopamine produced in the brain decreases, leaving a person unable to control movement normally. Over 1 million people in the United States have Parkinson's disease, and every 6 minutes, someone new is diagnosed.
That, for example, if there's a concern or you see someone in the community that you may know and say, hey, I have a concern that maybe there's something going on, you could say, hey, not to pry, but if you have a concern for your stiffness or slowness, or you're concerned about your shaking, you might want to talk to your primary care provider, and you may want to see a neurologist. You know, you don't have to say movement disorder specialist. You don't have to specify or say, oh, I think you have Parkinson's, because you're not trying to scare anyone. But I think the biggest thing is going to be, you know, just saying, you know, be an advocate for the person's health.